evening.
Good evening.
We've come to the end of day 37. We're back at the same place we was last night. The name of this place is Paraiso
Del Bierzo.
del Bierzo.
Yeah.
Yes. We walked today.
We didn't walk.
We hiked today up the mountain.
We climbed.
We climbed. We spent most of our day going up. The views were amazing. It was a unbelievable hike today. Probably, if not my favorite, close to my favorite hike of the Camino. We went to Herrerias, and then went on over to Hospital de la Condesa. And then we taxied back here, so we're staying in the same place that we stayed last night. We just had dinner. It's raining outside, so it's getting kind of cool, so perfect sleeping weather, so that's probably what we're gonna do. But a little more about the hike today. We left out of Las Herrerias here, and once we got through town, it just started an incline. And we walked through forests that were green, moss. It was almost like fairy tale again. And then we climbed most of the day. We got to the town of Herrerias, and it looked like something out of Harry Potter. I posted some pics, some of the little houses, and they're called hamlets and hamlet houses or whatever.
They have the
Thatch roofs. It's very unique, and a couple scenes that we saw, or one scene for sure, that's from the way. We got to take a couple pictures there. But overall, it was another great day on the Camino. The weather was great. Of course, we've had rain this afternoon like we've had every day for the last 4 or 5 days, but it's always after we get finished with our hike, which is great. Tomorrow we got a cab picking us up to take us back where we finished today, and we're going to go on to Triescatella tomorrow night. But anything you got to add about today?
I would just like to say, if you're ever going to do this stage, it needs to be done in the morning. As we were in the cab coming back here, we passed numerous walkers and bikers that just, their total look was exhaustion. So, and some of them stopped their taxi to get the number so they could call and hopefully get some service. But you can't do that in the afternoon and hope to be, as good.
Or if you've come from a long way, you don't want to end your day with this hike, because this hike is tough. Probably I would have to say I had more sweat today than any day.
I did.
It wasn't hard, but it was continuous, and it just kept going and going and going, and constantly going up. And I put a picture in of where we started this morning to where we ended this afternoon, and it basically was going almost, I won't say straight up, but pretty much up the whole morning. And it was just continuous and just kept coming. The sights were beautiful. The little towns were beautiful. Like I said, maybe my favorite hike of the Camino, but it's tough. I mean, I don't know how to say that any different. I mean, it's one of those that pleasure is worth the pain,
right,
so to speak, because the amount of work that you had to put into today, those sights paid off at the end of the day or during the day. And so you didn't really feel like that you were exhausted until the end of the day and it was all done. And then it's like, man, I'm wore out. Because it was just so much sweat and so much work.
Yes.
to work that the whole day. I don't know what else to add on that. It was just, like I said, this is not something that you look at lightly, but I promise you, you'll look back on it and say, man, this was a great day. And that's kind of where we are. Tomorrow after today, we've got 10 days left on the Camino before we get to Santiago. So we're gonna enjoy every second. It's kind of weird because you spend the first so many days, it's just in your head's in a spin because you're just starting, you're anxious, you're excited, and then things go by pretty fast. Then it kind of slows down. and you're like, okay, this is good. It's taking her time. And then you get towards the end, and then all of a sudden, everything speeds back up.
Yes.
You know, you're wanting everything to slow down a little bit now because you really just want to slow down and enjoy, and the days are clicking by quick. And we passed the 150 something kilometers to Santiago today, so, you know, it's bittersweet. But anyway, we had a great day. I hope you did too. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Buen Camino.